it's not completely insane. Raise an army. I was not even paying attention to these missions. Call to arms, treasury. I don't even have enough money to worry about this stuff right now. Okay, so I've lost track of that big army, which is a little disconcerting. Oh, here they are. They're force marching into my territory.
How can I assist you?
Let's see if I can pop a poison on them. I mean, this army is in like, oh, really, really good condition right now. I'm not quite worrying about anything there. We have a well. Just want to see what we have going here. Fishing village, that's good, because I can use Kemulodunin to have my harbor, and then I can add the fishing village over here. Painted ones. I don't know if I want this woodworker just because those skirmishers are so bad, but it'd be nice to be able to build some onagers. And woodworker actually does get me some money, similar to provides garrison, chosen sword band. Oh wow, that's a really good upgrade. Bronze forge, chosen sword band are like fantastic units. They're like just about as good as a legionary, or a legionary cohort, I think, which like Rome is known for their like top-notch units. So I think I should make use of this undeveloped land while I have the money to do so. We have this Grove of Rosemerta, Britain's skirmishers, craftsman's house. That's what goes to the log cutting shed, I guess. So I think artisans, oh, a pit mine. That might be what I want, really, to just drive up my income. I need to start making a bit more money each turn. Can't afford a ballista, but I can afford another spear band. Disband this one, and now my income is pretty good. Not great, but definitely a lot better than it was.
Greetings to you.
Y'all still don't want to trade with me, even though I have gold, which is, you know, a precious metal. Anyway, I'll end my turn here. I don't think there's much I can do. Yeah, there's not much I can do here. End this turn and see where it takes us. It's winter. This guy's in my province. He's gonna be taking winter attrition. I don't know why he would want to do that. The enemy's just kind of making some silly choices. Running into my territory. I might just come out and meet them. I'll try and poison them, give myself a bit more of an advantage, and then just, you know, might try and come and meet them on the battlefield here. All they have is levy freemen, some slingers. Like my sword bands will absolutely decimate their levy freemen. Sword bands have way more weapon damage. Absolutely more weapon damage. Much better charge bonus too. Higher morale. I don't have quite as many slingers as he does, so they might be in a better position with respect to the skirmishing game. I kind of wish I had some more slingers. Could I force march my this army here? That would be perfect, because if I could take care... Oh yeah, I can force march into their area of influence and then attack with these guys. That'll give me these extra slingers and spear bands. Plus 2 heroic nobles. Let's try and poison provisions. Oh, I really hope this works, because I think this spy has... Oh, he was not successful, but he can try again. Let's try again. Yeah, perfect. Now, like, all these guys are taking a bunch of damage. Can upgrade my spy. He does have the mass poisoning skill. Skill's just, it's the only skill that spies need, really. And the AI definitely knows that as well, because they certainly spam. But yeah, I'm gonna force march this army over here, and then attack. Yeah, and then I'm going to bring this guy into combat. I feel like he might run away. I have hindered his movement with the spy action. Won't let me actually see his squad. He cannot move or act. This army cannot. Critical military sabotage. That's perfect. Oh, they're totally screwed. Let's fight this. Let's fight this battle. We got our reinforcements coming. That'll help us in the skirmishing battle. Oh, this is working out well. Alright, let's fight this on the battlefield. I think that spy attack was the perfect thing that I needed to really even the playing field here, and bringing in my extra army. I don't even know how well I'll need them. Oh, we're on open ground. That's really nice as well. We can just let's see what the battle map looks like here. We've got they got their skirmishing line. Their scout riders are on the flank, and they have their heroic nobles in the center. It's the weird formation with their spears in the back. That's kind of funky. I think what I'm gonna do is take my skirmishers, make a long fat line of skirmishers, and I'm gonna take my heroic nobles, do a nice long fat line supporting those skirmishers with my sword bands and heroic nobles. Maybe I'll just move it back a touch. And then I'm gonna put my levy freemen on the flanks to defend against potential... what are you doing? To defend against potential cavalry charges. Because they have those javelins, which, like I said before, they're pretty good for a levy unit. And this guy's not great, so I might just use it to mop people up if I really need it. And then when those reinforcements arrive, I'll try and just run them in if I can. But my center is way stronger than their center. They have a skirmishing advantage, I think, but my skirmishers are got a decent amount of veterancy, so let's start the battle and see what happens. If they move at me, they're not gonna move. They know that they are outmatched.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Let's just bring these guys forward here. Make this group 4. These are the leftovers. What kind of formation? The wheel, torque, spear point. I don't even know what that formation looks like. But I'll try and bring them up on this flank to sort of outflank them. See, I don't like that. I'd like my skirmishers in the front. There, this is better. Let's just speed it up a bit. Get into formation. If I can get some flank shots on their skirmishers, that'd be ideal, I think. We're just moving into position here. And here we go. My reinforcements are moving into position. Oh, they're moving up to meet me.
Missiles ready.
I hope Just open fire, open fire, open fire. Let's try and focus fire actually in their center. We're just gonna kind of annihilate that slinger squad.
Spears ready! Freeman! Get running! The oaks are our strength! Ready!
I'm just gonna pull these slingers back because they're bringing in their levy freemen. They got some spear throws that I kind of wish they didn't get.
The men are wavering.
What men? Oh wow, did they? They got some bad hits against.
Missile armed warriors! Slingers! Our general is under attack.
Let's take out their skirmishers. Oh, we got a nice bead on their skirmishers. We'll charge in on them. They left their flanks completely undefended. Oh, but they are... Let's try and get these scout riders. Actually, I'm gonna swing around
The battle
and
is turning in our favor.
try and take these guys out. Their scout riders are taking some serious damage. They're trying to bring their heroic nobles, so I'm gonna retreat. Let's flank these guys and start hitting their heroic nobles with some hits. Let's see, we got our skirmishers. Oh, these, what are you doing, you stupid guys? They're just taking hits. They are just taking hits for no reason. And I am getting messages on Steam. Charge that heroic noble. This is probably a really bad idea, but I want them to get their spear throws. And then I want them to run away, because Levy Freemen are no match for Oathsworn, whatever they're actually called. There we go, now we're starting a route there. Oh, and our Levy Freemen are running away. This is actually working out quite well. I'm gonna get this Briton Slinger, chase these guys down. These Levy Freemen, just like inspire this sword band. He's kind of taking more damage than I'd like. Let's get these guys to take care of this Briton Slinger. Oh no, what are you doing? Just keep in there. I'm just gonna charge these guys like in a foolhardy way. Those heroic nobles are being just absolutely foolish. I'm gonna pull these Briton Scout Riders who... Now, what are you doing? Come on, get into proper formation. Why don't you? Cut down those slingers. Uh-oh. Yeah, now let's just swarm. Ah, enemy general is dead. Perfect. And that's the morale shock that we needed to absolutely decimate their army. I'm just gonna see what other army I can continue to mop up here. It'll make my life just a little bit easier. One of my sword bands got wrecked a little bit harder than I wanted, but that's not so bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think I completely destroyed that heroic nobles squad. I want you guys to stop. Don't want these scout warriors to take any more damage than they need to. Hopefully I can completely destroy this squad, because then I don't need to worry about them just getting some silly hero unit for free and, I don't know, hiring a bunch of mercenaries and attacking my city. I didn't even really need my reinforcements there. I had more than enough to take care They just left their flanks wide open when they charged me, and that really sealed the deal for the enemy there. Oh, there's some Levy Freemen over here. Let's try and chase them with these slingers.
Slingers!
My slingers got a little bit more hurt than I was hoping. They got kind of caught in that initial charge, but what do you... Slingers, stop, please. Stop firing at will. I would love you to stop firing at will. You're just giving friendly fire here. I don't know. Can my slingers get enough volleys to knock out these squads? At any rate, I think I'm just gonna bring my scout rider up here quick. Where was that? It might be enough to just get destroyed, but I don't want to chance them just getting away with like one Levy Freeman or something stupid, because I need to march on their city in probably about a turn. I find it strange that in this game they don't let you just see all the routing enemies on the minimap like they did in, you know, Total War Rome 1 and what's the other one? Medieval 2, they let you do that. Alright, well I think that's the end of their army, so we can quit the battle. There's another decisive victory. I didn't really even use my reinforcements, but I think I just had a better squad to begin with, plus that spy attack early on. See, look at these damage. Those slingers were putting in work. This guy did tons of work, probably killing those heroic nobles. It was like all slinger work. Sword bands did pretty well. Heroic nobles did pretty well. Oh, I can't believe this. They got away with two squads of Briton slingers. Whatever. Oh yeah. They can't run away. That's beautiful. Just took out their whole army, and now I can continue to march on their city. I should be able to replenish enough to siege their city in a good way at least. This guy leveled up. I don't like that he is my general. Let's give him some zeal. My other guy's an authority type general, which I like authority type generals the best. I think Inspire and Rally are some of the better abilities in the game. Let's see what they're... we're doing guerrilla deployment and they're wrecking Despair, but it never seems to affect enemy towns quite the way I think it should. That squad's pretty small. I think I can hit their... I can't actually hit their city until 2 turns from now, which is a bit unfortunate. I might just march up here, because then I'll be able to march there in 1 turn, and I'll actually replenish a bit, instead of just sitting in their enemy territory doing nothing. This guy is out of moves, and I think that's all I really have the money for this turn. I don't want to make these videos too long. I think the first video I posted was a bit long. I might just record for a long time and then chop them up with like, if I find good spots to cut it. Or I might just preset a timer. I kind of forgot to set my timer today, so I've just been, you know, doing whatever. And I might just cut this. I might play for a while and then cut this into 2 or 3 videos, 20-30 minutes, something a little bit more digestible than like hour-long chunks of playing or something. Alright, we got the Battle Fury. What next research should we do? Charge bonus. To be honest, I really want to get these like war exercises. I like to start unlocking like better units. Village Shield Maker, Bronze Furnace. Like, look at this. 9 turns away from getting Heroic Nobles as like a recruitable unit. That's kind of silly, I think. Heroic Nobles are They're basically Oathsworn, I think, and Oathsworn are like crazy good. Raiders, village, horse breeders. I think I'm just gonna go for the iron infantry chainmail. Like, it's by far the best thing I can probably do on it from an infantry standpoint. Yeah, I'll move this guy up to here. Still replenishing. Looks like they're recruiting units, which is not good. I might try and do a bit of a military sabotage. Considerable damage to these. I hate chariots, so I'm going to try and do considerable damage to the chariots. Ooh. Ah, yeah. That brutal attack weakened their resolve. And now my warlord has leveled up. This guy is doing work. He's got some military administration stuff there. Maybe I should get this zeal. Manipulation, assassination, slaughter, zeal, campaign movement. Oh, wow. Raid, damage, harass. 10 shots per minute. I think I'll just go for military training. I really like military training. You just plug them in a unit and all your guys start getting better. I might do that next turn if I can. Embed him in this squad. These guys, I might just start recruiting a couple more sword bands. Probably a good idea. Sword bands. That's really like the end of my money. I should start upgrading my economy too as soon as I finish taking this Stanwick city. Britannic Isles, Britannia. Uliobana. Bract. So we got Gaul here. I'm trying to think of where to go after we're done. I don't like the Belgae. These are the Nervii, I think, in the Grand Campaign. That's all I can do this turn. So
the guards will have me listen to you.
Again, do the Gaul want to trade with me? Yeah, never want to trade. Nobody. Barbarians just don't want to trade. I can't wait till I can start meeting some Hellenic factions or something. Hellenic factions are way nicer. They always like to trade. Antony's Rome. I wonder how many Hellenic... I actually don't even know how many Hellenic factions there are actually in this game type. There's tons of Hellenic factions in the Grand Campaign, but I think you know, the setting of this campaign being like Rome has conquered a lot of the world, I think it decreases immensely the actual number of Hellenic factions.